What's up, guys? I'm so excited about this latest order flow update with the new execution tool set. So what I'm going to do right now is just go through the entire thing as quickly as possible, and I think you guys are going to be so impressed. Now, some of you guys have been using this thing, and it's changed a lot over the last couple weeks as I've been kind of working on it. So let's just go through from the beginning. So what you're going to do, I've got an NQ chart of 1 minute NQ chart. What you're going to do first is go to the bottom left corner to activate the panel. Now you can actually activate the panel and the orders separately now. So if I want to turn the panel, I'm going to hit order panel. Panel pops up. I can also turn the orders on and off right here. So to get started, we've got the account, the ATM, the quantity, and the time in force right here at the top, pretty standard, along with the P&L for the day and the position, and then the close button. That's kind of like your main controls at the top. So to get started, I'm just going to go ahead and hit buy market. I'm going to show you guys here that you can turn the orders on and off. So to do that, you just hit this button down here, and if you need to be able to see something behind the orders, you just don't want to see them for a second, you can do that. Again, you can also hide the panel but leave the orders showing. That's another feature. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go through the way that orders are displayed and work now on the new update. So you might notice, the first thing you might notice is I have target 1, 2, and 3 up here. Well, now you have the ability to see all of your orders that are above and below your visible area. So what I've got is a 3-lot trade that I put on right now with 3 targets, 1 big stop loss. So as I scroll up, and again, by the way, you now have the ability to use a Y scroll. So if Y scroll is off, I'm going to scroll left and right like normal when I scroll my mouse. But if I turn Y scroll on, now I can scroll up and down vertically with my mouse wheel. So this is huge, honestly. Huge, huge, huge stuff. So to move an order, what you're going to do is click the order anywhere in the green, move your mouse, and drop it. So similar to what Ninja has, but improved in my opinion, because now you can also combine orders. Like let's say that I want to put the targets at the same level. I'll just click and get them all at the same level. Now if I want to move an individual order, I'll click on the order itself to move it, like target 2, and I can move it back. If I want to move all 3 at once, I just click here in the white box and I grab the whole thing and move it all at once. Wish this was a live trade. That would be awesome. So anyways, that's kind of the thing. Now, if you want to place more orders, like let's say for some reason you want to get short up here at this target. So we'll go ahead and click sell click and click right on top of this. So now I've got my targets and a sell limit at the same price, and I can move all 4 orders at once. You see that? So this really is pretty cool stuff here. Now also looking at the stop losses, so let's scroll down to the stop losses, and again you see we can still see our live orders. It's so cool, honestly. You can still know that you've got 3 targets and then an order to sell above the market. With the stop losses, they're all combined, so these are really 3 separate orders. So if I hit this S button, see how it splits them? And now I can manage them separately. Like let's say I want 1 stop up here, stop 2 down, and stop 3 lower. I know some people do manage different stops. You have the ability to do that. So then you can also combine them back to where they all were and then move them all at once, just like the targets. You just click to to move the entire thing at the same time. Again, if you combine them, you can combine them so the display is more simple by hitting that S button, and now you can move them all at once. So that's kind of the features here. Same thing, like if I want to, for some reason, when I get stopped out, I want to go short again, or I want to reverse, I would just go ahead and hit sell click and get that sell stop down there. Now I've got 2 sell stops at the same, actually 4 sell stops, the same price. Then I can move around and manage all at once with simplicity. Now also what's cool is you can see at any time how far your orders are away from the entry. So right here you can see I'm 26 ticks away on my target. So let's say I want target 1 at 10 ticks. Just go ahead and move it to 10 ticks, and there it is. Or target 2 at 15 ticks, so on and so forth. So, and I think I'm gonna actually update this so that when you're moving you can also see how many ticks you are from current price. Now again, you can cancel each order. You can see the X button here where you can cancel the orders. So that's there, and then I think that pretty much covers the functionality of that. Now you also have you can see your position right here, so you can click here to change from ticks to points to dollars. You can also manage that separately up here. So let's say I want to see dollars up here, but I want to see ticks down here on the chart. I can do that. You also have got your close button right here, so you could close a position by just hitting that. You also have a break even button. So the break even button actually manages both targets and stops. So let's say that I'm in the green like I am now. If I hit break even, I'll go ahead and hit it. It's going to move my stop loss to the break even point. If I was in the red, it would then move the targets to the break-even point. So it manages both the stops and targets based on where you're at in the trade to kind of quickly move your exit orders to break-even. So I'll go ahead and just hit this X button right here to close that. There is one more thing I want to show you guys. In that if I hit buy market, now when I cancel these orders, I'm left with a naked position. You see that? How I'm canceling the stop or the target orders, left with a naked position. So what I did is I actually included a feature that I think is going to be super beneficial, at least for me, called close on exit order canceled. So if I check this box right here, and then go back to the chart now, and I'll go ahead and get long again. Now if I cancel target 1, you'll see that it also closed that portion of the position. So now I only have 2 lots long. Same thing if I cancel target 2, now I only have 1 lot left. Cancel target 3, the whole position's gone. So it kind of helps you keep in sync with what you're canceling. Like if I want to close target 1, I just hit the close and I'm out. And it also closes that portion of the position. Now also you could move the target below the market, another way to do it. But again, to me it's easier just to cancel versus trying to move a target below the market. Remember, that's how you have to do it. So hopefully you guys follow that. Now each of these sections are modules over here on the panel. So you've got your market module, your click module, your buy on close module, your stack module, and then your bracket module. So again, the market module, and you can turn each of these on and off in the settings. Buy click again has been redone. So again, you've got, if I'm buy click and sell click have been improved. So again, if I want to buy, I just hit the button, and you can see we've got a lot neater functionality here with buy stop, buy limit, the way it's displaying. You can also easily get out of it. If you're moving around, you're like, I don't want it anymore, you can now either click the cancel button or the X button to cancel. Again, you can set stop or stop limit right here. So let's say I want to buy stop limit. I would just set stop limit, buy click, hit it. Now I've got my stop limit order in. Now these orders, you can see how far they are from current price. When your position is flat, it's showing you how far an order is from current price. So you can see it's 9 ticks from current price right there. So yeah, I'm pretty biased, but I think this is pretty awesome. So I can cancel this. Also, you can change from limit to MIT. So let's say I want to do buy click. I want an MIT below. Now I've got the MIT order down there. I think most of you guys are going to use stop and limit on both of these. So like, yeah, sell click above the market. Sell click below the market. It's going to be a sell stop. So it just takes a lot of the stress out of placing orders and getting into the market. Buy close. So let's say I want to buy close. I'm going to enable the buy close button. And what it's going to do is get me long when this bar closes. Let's say I only want to get long if it's an up bar. Then I would set this little button here to green as well. Now what it's saying is I'm only going to get long if the bar closes up. And you can see how this bar closed. Definitely closed up, so it got us long. So the combination of what you can do with these buttons is I want to only buy if the bar closes down. So you would set this button to red and turn it on, and now it's only going to buy if the bar closes down. I want to buy no matter what when the bar closes. I'm going to set this button to neutral, hit buy, and now it will buy no matter what. So this would be a buy on close no matter what. Buy on close if the bar closes up here with the green, or buy on close if the bar closes down with the red indicator button over here. Same thing with sell. So let's say I want to sell when this bar closes, but only if it closes down. So I'll set this button to red, and we're in on bar close because the bar closed down. So what we'll do is we'll do one more trade here. We'll do a sell close, but only if the bar closes. Well, let's do a buy close, but only if the bar closes down. And I want to show you guys that what will happen is, and also, by the way, if I hit close all here, it's going to close out everything. So it closed out the position and the pending buy close trade. So I'm going to go ahead and hit sell close, but only if the market closes down. Only if this bar closes down do we want to sell. And you'll see what's going to happen is, assuming this bar closes up, our button will stay active. So the button stays active, so we're still waiting for a bar to close down to sell. So to cancel that, I'll just go ahead and hit this. So that's how that works. Again, you can choose whether you want to do a market order or a limit requiring a little bit of a pullback to be filled on the trade with an offset. So let's do some stack orders. So again, a stack order, what it's going to do is it's going to wait for, this would be the next module down, these stack buttons. What it's going to do is it's going to wait for a stacked and balanced trade. So that's where you guys see we have these zones that form, okay, because of stacked imbalances. So it's going to get you in on the next occurrence of a stack. So what I'll do here is, thinking the market's getting toppy, I'll go ahead and hit sell stack. Clearly we could have done some great buy stack trades right there. But let's see if we get a push lower in a sell stack. We're very close to getting that right now. Didn't quite happen though. Right now I have it set to be 3 imbalances stacked. So once we would get 3 imbalances stacked, we'd be into the trade immediately. So we'll just keep waiting for this. Yeah. See if we get what we're looking for here. So again, this is going to be something where we're going to have to figure out as a team, when do we turn this on? When do we start looking for these trades? that can effectively get us into the market in the right direction. This is probably not a great example of a trade because clearly the market's trending up. So if I want to put the odds in my favor, I'm not gonna be selling that. I'm gonna be looking to buy a pullback or something along those lines. So yeah, we're still waiting for a trade, for this sell stack trade to happen. But you guys have already used this. Most of you have already used it, and you get the idea of the value of what it does for you as far as being able to get you in trades that you wouldn't really be able to get into otherwise. So here we go. We maybe get it pushed down and get our execution here. There we go. So now we're short. You saw it briefly made a stack, put us in to the trade because we got the sell stack. So again, we can just tighten up all the targets right here real quickly and easily. 4, 6, and 8 ticks if that's what we wanted. Let's say you want to just get them both out at the target 1 area. There you go. So there we go. So we got target 1 and 2 out. Well, let's say I just want to go to break even on the stop. Again, not super practical trade, obviously, but just showing you guys kind of how this works. So if I were to hit buy stack now, because there's already a stacked imbalance, it doesn't go in immediately. What it's going to do is wait for the next one. So I don't want a button that puts you in the market immediately. I want a button that waits until there's a new stack that's happening. So because this bar already had a stack on it, it doesn't get you in until there's either a new stack or until this one disappears. So let's see what happens here if we get a buy trade. There we go. So we got the stack that formed. It got us in to the market, really no slippage. And now we're long at the high, which also isn't a great decision. But again, just demonstrating the tool and its features. Now you can see above the market we do have our targets. Guess it was a good trade. So here we go. We're hitting a new high for the day. So anyways, that's the stack trades. I go ahead and close out this trade. Or again, just show the break even feature. Stack trade. So we're coming up on 20 minutes in this. The last module that I just created for this update is the bracket module. So you guys have been doing these 350 trades. What this allows you to do is set your bracket immediately. So as soon as you hit this, you're now bracketed around the last traded price with a buy stop and a sell stop. Both were 10 ticks from the price when you hit the button. So let's say that I want to just cancel this out. It closes those orders. Let's say I want to do it tighter. I want to do it 6 ticks. So now when I hit this button, it's going to place an order 6 ticks above the last price and 6 ticks below the last price. So let's go ahead and hit that. And orders are in. We're about to get filled short. Again, not super practical trade. Usually waiting for these trades around news. But it did take us in short. You can see how it canceled the buy stop as well. So I'm about to get stopped out on this. There you go. So anyways, that's a rundown of the features of this. I think it's going to be a super valuable thing, especially if you're a chart trading guy. You can get, which I think everyone should be chart traders. It's another story. But you can obviously see the value in this as far as just from a chart trading standpoint alone. Looking at being able to place orders, and like let's say that I want to buy the high, put my order in up here. Now even if I'm scrolling down, I still see that I have an order above the market. I'm reminded of that right there. I've got this buy stop. I scroll up, I can see where it actually is. right there at 90.25. So again, that's just one thing. Then also just the ability to move and combine orders. Again, I can put as many orders up here as I want. If I want 3 buys, 3 separate buys, I put them. I can move them all at once. I can cancel them individually, move them individually. I can see how many ticks I am from the last traded price right now. So I think it's going to be a pretty neat tool for you guys, just with that aspect alone. But then on top of that, all the automated features that I think we can continue to build out, and we'll continue to evolve in something great. So I'd love to have you guys on board with this. I'm going to be committed to you guys that decide to purchase this, even more committed to supporting you guys and working with you guys to continue to build it out, along with the order flow indicator in general, with some more high priority support, and working to just kind of build a tool that's going to be something we can all use to make some great money in the futures markets. Again, the markets move fast. I really think you have to have some of these semi-automated tools to actually get the job done, and even the buy and click and sell click. I mean, you can't be messing around right clicking or scrolling the dome trying to figure out, count how many ticks, or see where you're on your chart, and then go to the dome, figure out where you want to place your order. I really think that you guys are going to find that you're going to love trading on this chart. It feels like a dome, really, because it's similar in the way you do scroll up and down, and you've got all your prices here. You can place your orders with these click buttons. So again, encourage you guys to truly give it a shot. And yeah, I'm pumped. So yeah, let me know if you see anything as well. Still making updates to the indicator, but it seems really stable, and it seems really to be running really good, both on my live account and my sim account. So I love it. All right, well, you made it to the end. Thanks for listening to this whole thing, and I hope that you'll share in my enthusiasm, and we'll be able to work together to continue building this thing out and making it one of the best, if not the best, order flow tool on NinjaTrader 8. Love you guys. Thanks for the privilege to be able to continue working with you guys. I'm so grateful for that, and I hope to talk to many of you this week and hear what you guys think.